Fun fact: Battle of Somme. British forces endured catastrophic losses during the Battle of the Somme, with over 57,000 casualties, including more than 19,000 killed on the first day alone, the deadliest day in British military history. By the time the battle, sometimes called the First Battle of the Somme, concluded nearly 5 months later, more than 3 million soldiers on both sides had fought, and over 1 million had been killed or wounded. As October arrived, poor weather hindered further Allied attacks, leaving soldiers struggling to cross muddy terrain under intense fire from German artillery and fighter planes. The Allies launched their final advance in mid-November, targeting German positions along the Anker River Valley. With the onset of winter, General Haig called off the offensive on November 18th, ending the prolonged battle of attrition. Over 141 grueling days, British forces had gained only 7 miles and had failed to break through the German defenses. The Battle of the Somme, particularly its devastating first day, became a symbol of the relentless and seemingly senseless slaughter characteristic of World War I trench warfare. British commanders, especially Haig, faced criticism for continuing the offensive despite such staggering losses. Many British soldiers fighting at the Somme were volunteers from 1914 and 1915, experiencing combat for the first time. A significant number served in PALS battalions, units made up of friends, relatives, and neighbors from the same communities. In one tragic example, 720 men of the 11th East Lancashire Battalion, known as the Accrington PALS, fought on July 1st. 584 of them were killed or wounded. Although the Somme offensive failed to achieve a breakthrough, it inflicted serious damage on German positions in France, prompting German forces to strategically retreat to the Hindenburg Line in March 1917, rather than continue fighting over the same territory. Estimates of German losses vary, but they likely exceeded British casualties, with approximately 450,000 soldiers lost compared to 420,000 on the British side. The surviving British troops, however, gained critical combat experience that would later contribute to Allied victories on the Western Front.